Well, greetings and salutations, Disney fans. Welcome to another fun-filled episode of the Super Review Show's Mixed Bag, coming to you live once again from many different caves all day, every day. Joined with me is Bill Murphy, Justin, and Allie. We're back once again, y'all. Woo!
And this is the first time in 3 weeks that we're all together.
I know. I want to first things first. I want to thank the three of them for holding down the fort the past couple weeks. I've had some family emergencies come up in my family, my personal life, so I want to make sure that they did a fantastic job for the past 3 weeks. I seriously applaud all of you from my bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for that, very much, because we have had some crazy stuff going on in the Mahoney household right now, and we're going to be good to go from this one moving forward. But I'm back,
back again.
From that face.
J-Man's back. Tell a friend. J-Man's back. J-Man's back.
Anyways,
we could do that another day with all the rapping and hip hop and stuff. But
yes,
that should actually be its own video, by the way.
It should.
To celebrate the 50 years of hip hop. I think we'll do one more month of Summer Music Challenge because of it.
We could probably do it in September. Yeah, that's not a problem.
Yeah.
Anyways, but tonight's topic is Allie's fantastic thumbnail work as well. What do we got tonight, Allie?
Well, you've talked about Disney, so tonight we are going Disney. I've been saving this one for such a long time.
Yes.
It's time for our underplayed, overplayed Summer Music Challenge. I thought this was going to be the conclusion, but after our discussion, this is the second to last conclusion for our Disney first Mixed Bag Music Challenge. Actually, no, we can't do it again. Since it is, yeah, you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. It's just regular Mixed Bag Music Challenge. I'm definitely adding hip hop for next month.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna nix it as summer and just do it as the music challenge.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't
And
have to be
trust me, when
summer.
we did
You know, as Phineas and Ferb says, there's 104 days of summer vacation, and school doesn't come along to end it.
The biggest problem of our generation.
But you know what? The 104 days feels like forever and ever and ever. So there you go. The Mixed Bag Music Challenge is officially ongoing and not only for the summer.
And if you remember back in June when we did the Broadway one, and you said we were excluding Disney because we said that could be its own thing.
This is its own thing tonight. We finally are doing all the Disney, and we'll add some musical songs in there too.
Okay, so are we ready to
start the music, light the lights. It's time for this Mixed Bag Challenge.
A mixed bag tonight.
On this Wednesday night. We will be mentioning them later. All right, let's get started. So as you can see, I have them all in different eras. This is just the regular Disney animated movies. And I also will add other things as well to it. I'm also going to include the Guardians of the Galaxy music.
Okay.
So let's start with our golden era.
Ooh.
Yeah, Snow White, Pinocchio, right? Fantasia, Dumbo, and Bambi. Sorry, this is very blurry.
This is the songs, right?
Yep. You can even do movies as well if you want to make it overplay, underplay.
We could. Okay. It's the music challenge. You know what? We could do it as both. Let's see. Okay, so let's begin. Allie?
I'm the one taking charge of this. I need a minute to think. So who's starting?
Okay, so for most overplayed for Snow White.
Doesn't have to be that. It's the whole era.
Oh, wait. Are we doing music or are we doing the movies? I'm very confused.
I thought we're doing music. We could do a movie one like this later on.
Okay, so music.
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
so from 1937, Bill, to 1942.
So from Snow White to Bambi, the musics.
Okay, like what music is the most overplayed?
Yes.
From this era, I would say Pinocchio.
For overplayed music, though, but which song?
Oh man, I can't think. Oh wait, why can't I think of it?
I know that's very overplayed. That's played in almost every Disney movie opening now.
Yeah, I was about to say.
When You Wish Upon a Star.
Yeah, that's the one. I mean, that's out of all of them. That one probably comes up the most in my opinion.
I'm going to agree with you on that, I think, but but it's only one song that's overplayed. I think I Got No Strings is probably very underplayed. I got no strings to hold me down.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But I would say Snow White has two more overplayed songs, and that is Someday My Prince Will Come and Hi Ho.
Yeah.
Hi-ho. Hi-ho.
I mean, I would talk about
It's
Snow White
hi-ho.
controversy right now, but I think I'm going to save that for another topic.
You know what? I'm gonna just briefly address that. It's
Weird.
people who just have nothing better to do with their lives.
No, I heard it got canceled.
What?
I heard the Snow White movie remake's going to be canceled.
Really?
Well, I don't think they're gonna. Unless they pull a Batgirl, I don't think that's gonna happen because it's already
Right.
shot.
Okay. So
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, to me, I say underplayed. I think Fantasia's kind of underplayed, but I don't think that's really fair music-wise because that's not really stuff that was written by Disney. It's stuff that's already public domain classical music. So
Right.
I don't know what you guys think, or am I slowly going insane?
I get it. I really do.
yeah.
But I think that music's kind of underplayed.
I think, you know what the weirdest thing is? I think it's kind of underplayed. I mean, I know because of its racism, the Dumbo movie.
Oh, which one?
I'll be honest. The scene where they get hallucinations.
Oh, the Pink Elephants on Parade.
Oh
It's
my
creepy and scary and very underplayed.
Pink
That's
Elephants
okay.
on Parade. Here they come, hippity hoppity.
That actually is really that scared me as a child. I think I was scarred from that actually, if I think about it. Being honest.
I don't know what was on.
Honestly, by the time that I actually got around to seeing the movie, it didn't bother me anymore.
I'm wondering if Disney got this hallucination and put it on the screen.
Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, but I think, with Dumbo, Baby Mine, which is a pretty sweet song. But
Yeah.
but yeah, Bambi, I can't think of any songs from Bambi.
There wasn't really much for Bambi.
The
Yeah.
the song that song in the beginning, that's the only one I can think of.
Honestly, watch the SNL parody of Bambi. It's freaking hilarious.
All right, guys. So which one we think
With
is
the
most-
Rock.
Yes, the book is Bambi.
So which one do we think is the most overplayed?
Do we say
Movie?
Pinocchio?
Movie
Pinocchio.
music.
Movie
You
wise,
know what? I'm gonna say Pinocchio just based on one thing.
When You Wish Upon a Star.
It's Disney's fucking theme song.
That actually is true.
language.
Who cares?
The FCC is going to take us down already, guys. No, I'm just kidding.
The fellows at the freaking FCC, guys. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thanks, FCC.
But I'm gonna agree with Justin on that. But I think Snow White has a more overplayed song than. Okay, you know what? I concede to that one.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Snow White might be overplayed by the general public. Pinocchio's overplayed by Disney itself.
Because they milk that song.
Oof.
Because every time you watch a Disney movie, what do you hear? Do 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 do.
Yep.
Exactly. It's their fanfare.
All right, so I guess it's Pinocchio, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Talk about cray cray.
Anything
Okay.
else for the golden era?
Yeah, but I do say of my favorite movies of that era, I'm gonna have to say Fantasia.
You
You're
love
always
Fantasia.
gonna say that, Bill.
Yes, I am.
All right. Moving
Next.
along. Yes, no, maybe, I don't know.
Next,
Which one? The
This
wartime
one I
era.
have no idea if we're gonna be able to do anything about.
I don't think we've
Just to
seen
mention
any
about
of
the war era.
the only one I've seen like some of the like the shorts that were isolated. Which one was the opera singing whale?
I thought that was Fantasia.
Was that Melody Time or Fun and Fancy Free?
You know,
man,
I don't even know anymore.
I'm not sure
This
myself.
is probably Disney's lost era here.
Well, because during this time, during
So-
World War II,
Yeah.
the army came in, and since a lot of the animators were in the war, they could only afford to do package films,
Mm-hmm.
which were films with different segments in it.
All right.
I'm not like super familiar with any of the only one I'm really familiar with is the Headless Horseman.
Hmm.
And I think that Headless Horseman song is very underplayed.
Mm.
I can see it.
I love that song. Some are fat, some are thin, and then that creepy guy, and some don't even wear the skin.
Mm.
I'm warning you, brother. That's when the spooks have a midnight jamboree. That song is pretty. I think that song's pretty catchy and pretty underplayed, but I can't really give much insight on this era because
It's a lost era.
exactly.
It literally is.
All right.
But
ready?
you know, you see the. I'm sorry. Well, go ahead, Justin.
I do have a little bit of insight on the Three Caballeros. That was a VHS tape that my grandparents have or had in their collection when I was a kid,
Oh.
and I remember watching it. So, and you know what? I'll make a case for them for being probably the most. I don't want to call them overrated because how can you call any of these overrated because it's the lost era?
Yeah.
But the Three Caballeros, I think, is the one that kind of escapes the lostness of this lost era a little bit. Well, that and Ichabod and Mr. Toad as well, I believe. But like honestly, those are the two that you actually do see still have a little bit of influence on Disney. Like if you ever watched House of Mouse.
Yes.
Yes. Also, if you go to Walt Disney World, I don't know for as long as it's still there now. The Three Caballeros is in one of the Mexico Pavilion rides in Epcot until Coco takes it over in about 5 years. Predicting.
Oh, that's prediction. Okay.
Yeah, it is the. Yeah, and I just want to say, House of Mouse is very underrated.
Yes. Disney, if you're listening to this, please put House of Mouse on Disney Plus.
Amen.
Yes.
I second
As
that.
much as
notion.
I tried watching Ahsoka today, I fell asleep.
Oof, that's rough.
Ooh.
I was also tired, so.
Oh, the House of Mouse. But anyway, yeah, not much we could say about this thing.
No, all right.
Mainly
just-
because it's the you know.
Yeah, all right. Let's move on from the Lost era to the Silver era.
Oh yeah, here we go.
You know what I think about the Silver era? I feel like this is the era that I would consider personally the real golden era.
Agreed.
Because this is like when people think of the Disney classics, not that they don't think of like Snow White, Pinocchio, and Dumbo and all that, and Fantasia, but when people talk about the Disney classics, these are the ones they really refer to.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
Yeah.
guys? JT,
Agreed.
Justin?
I agree.
Okay.
No, I see where you're coming from, but the golden era kind of refers to like the first, and I think there's too much that happened in the 30s to really discount it as it being the golden era. So
Okay.
I'm fine with still calling this the silver era.
And this was the era after World War II that, with Cinderella, Disney really got, because Disney basically put everything on Cinderella, and if it failed, the studio would have gone bankrupt.
And it
Yeah.
did. And bibbidi bobbidi boo, it's still living.
Yeah.
So what you did there.
All right. What do we think is the most overplayed?
I mean, before we do that, I realize this is off the last Walt Disney himself being alive era.
Yeah.
That's true. Maybe we got those bare necessities with the Jungle Book.
Oh yes.
That's a good one.
I think.
Or Ube do. I want to be like
you.
I want to walk like you. Exactly like
you too.
But how are we not forgetting the most catchiest villain song about Cruella de Vil?
Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil.
If she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will. Cruella de Vil.
You know what, Allie? Quick question: are we doing just animated, or are we throwing live action in here too?
No. I mean, if you guys want to talk about live action,
well, because what do you guys think?
why? Like, what do you have in mind?
Think about it. From 52 to 67, what's the one?
I think it's a lot of live action, but I think we are sticking to the animated movies.
But there is one movie that's a hybrid of sort of live action.
Mary Poppins. Okay, that one can slide.
We gotta
The
talk.
Having a Jolly Holiday with
kind of
Mary.
have to with Mary Poppins.
Even though the
I would say, and this is a shame because I really do like the Sherman Brothers, but I would say of most overplayed songs for this era, I would say it's a toss-up between Jungle Book and Mary Poppins.
I feel like though Cinderella might have an overplayed A Dream Is a Wish Your Heart Makes.
And Bippity Boppity Boo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, underplayed Lady and the Tramp's Bella Notte.
Then
During that spaghetti and meatball dinner scene. I mean, have you ever thought of ever Lady and the Tramping your lover with the spaghetti and meatballs?
Yeah, I mean that's always been a weird fantasy of mine. Hey, let's go out to dinner and have pasta. No, I'm just kidding.
Got it.
It's from that movie though. Yes.
Yeah, but
I tried it one time, but they served us rigs.
Oh, sorry to hear that, buddy.
Rig, you can do it. You
is it
can
rigatoni?
burger.
I'm speechless.
But anyway, okay. So I think I'm getting it now. We pick a movie and the song that's overplayed. Is that how it goes? Or
We could do it that way.
I'm sorry. This should have been explained. I'm very confused.
Don't worry about it, Bill.
Bill,
Okay.
you're doing great.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want to prick your fingers and just sleep for 1,000 years. I mean, 100 years, but.
The music in there, which is actually taken from Tchaikovsky's ballet, is gorgeous.
Hmm. But I'll tell you this, Bill.
Yeah.
Listen to Lana Del Rey's version of Once Upon a Time.
I have listened to it.
That's like the best one. So
It's very dark.
I like it.
Yeah, but for overplayed, I would say it's a toss between Mary Poppins and Jungle Book. And I like the Sherman Brothers, don't get me wrong. I would say if I had to pick the most overplayed song of those is actually for Mary Poppins, I would say Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Okay.
Most underplayed, I would say, is Feed the Birds.
Ooh.
Most for Jungle Book, Bare Necessities was actually not written by the Sherman Brothers.
Really? Who wrote it?
It was actually a guy named Terry Gilkyson.
Oh.
He was originally going to write the songs, but he didn't like the direction it was going. He thought it was going to be because they thought it was going to be more the tone of the book, which is much darker.
Right.
Mm.
And because when Walt Disney, when they started production on the Jungle Book, he gave them a copy of the book, said, okay, the first thing I want you to do not read this book. He said, I'm going to tell you the story, because if anyone has read the book, you know it's much darker.
Very.
It's about British imperialism in India or something like that.
Oof.
So, and I guess Terry Gilkinson didn't like the direction it was going, and he wrote songs with it, but they kept the bare necessities because they liked it. And also, another fun fact about the song Trust in Me by Ka.
Yeah.
That song was actually a deleted song from Mary Poppins called The Land of Sand.
Oh. Wow.
And that song they didn't use it, and they just changed the words and it became Trust in Me.
Oh.
Wow.
You know what they say? Reduce, reuse,
Recycle.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do you think has the most overplayed soundtrack of this era?
I could definitely agree with you on the Jungle Book. I feel like, I'll be honest, the most underplayed movie out of this era is The Sword and the Stone.
Okay.
I feel like I've seen all these other movies. What'd you say?
Well, I'm going to say Disney's. I'm going to say Peter Pan is probably one of the more underplayed soundtracks.
I get it, but there's like a song in there that
I can get some airplay.
You Can Fly does.
We can't say one of the songs because, it's racist.
Ah.
And Washington knows about it. Right, football team. I mean, Commanders.
What?
Oh.
Oof. I'm just kidding. It's all good.
But no, there was actually a deleted song from Peter Pan. It's called Never Smile at a Crocodile.
Oh, yes. I remember that song.
It's such a catchy song. Never smile at a crocodile. Crocodile. Alice in Wonderland, I can't really think of.
It's another hallucination movie.
Coming soon, a mixed bag. Best stoner movie.
Yeah. I have to do that.
What was that, Justin?
Oh, nothing.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello or goodbye. I'm late.
But isn't it today's who does anybody have an unbirthday today? A very merry unbirthday to all of us.
Yeah, so
anything you want to say, JT? You're quiet again.
I'm doing great. Don't worry, I'm here for the ride.
So what is the most underplayed, overplayed? I'm gonna say if we're going anime, I'm gonna say Jungle Book.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Overplayed?
Yes.
Yeah, if we're going like song by song, Jungle Book.
And listen, we just want to say for the record, that doesn't mean we dislike these songs. We just
No, absolutely not. We just think that we just have our opinions.
They're held on a higher pedestal than all the others, is all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you would say for underplayed, it would be
Sword and Stone's a good choice.
Yeah.
I mean, there's barely anything in there that's memorable.
Alice in Wonderland is just a movie we're gonna get stoned to.
JT, put that on the list. We are gonna have to do best stoner movies.
Best stoner movies coming up soon.
Are we gonna have to be stoned when we do that?
No,
it's something
if you guys want to, you can. I am choosing to not to.
I'm okay. I don't do any of that stuff to begin with.
Remember, kids, be responsible.
Yes, be
And
safe out there.
drugs are bad. Don't
Drugs
do
are-
the drugs.
Don't do drugs ever.
Unless it's for medicinal purposes only.
Exactly.
We good?
Remember,
Well, anyway,
drink your drugs, stay in milk, and don't do school.
All right. Anything else for the silver era?
I think we're good.
I think we
Time
are
to go to
good.
the bronze. I mean, the dark era.
Oh my god.
The dark.
Come on now. Here we go. Stupid. Nope.
Oh, not yet, not yet.
Too far.
Oh, silver plate era. We'll talk about later.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. The bronze era.
I will be honest. I will tell you straight up. Most underplayed song is from Oliver and Company. Billy
Oh,
Joel.
is it
Should
what I think it is?
worry?
What should I worry?
Come on. Like I have
Should
fired
I
up the Oliver and Company, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so underplayed.
And this song is by one of JT's Lord and Savior, Mr. Billy Joel.
Yes.
In a minute now, I got street starts, my friend. Anything
song.
goes, anything fits.
I want to say Oliver and Company. Honestly, this era is also a lot of underplayed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's hard to call any of these overplayed.
Oh yeah.
Black Cauldron. I don't think there's any songs in it.
No.
Probably, if
There
I
are-
were to say out of this era with the most overplayed music, it probably has to be the Aristocats. With the scales and arpeggios, everybody wants to be a cat.
And Thomas O'Malley Cat.
Yes, that one too.
Thomas O'Malley Cat. Because everyone wants to be a cat, Allie.
What about the Heffalumps and Wuzzles?
Oh god, that's that.
Oh.
I know the druggy. I know the drug song.
You know what? Between that and the Winnie the Pooh theme song, Winnie the Pooh has two songs that are like kind of overplayed.
Oh, we're getting feisty here,
Girlfriend will
aren't
kill
we?
me for even saying that.
What?
My girlfriend will kill me for even saying that.
Yikes.
What? The Heffalump song being.
She loves Winnie the Pooh.
I know you mentioned it. I'm sorry, but the Heffalump song is like another. It's like a pink elephant right there.
It was my pink elephants.
Again.
You know what I think the most two underplayed songs in the Winnie the Pooh is
What?
up,
What?
down, up, down, up, down. Okay,
Hmm.
because on top of Kath and Justin's girlfriend, my mom also loves Winnie the Pooh. So
I do too, bud.
and also, but I think my favorite one is wonderful thing about Tigers is Tigers is a wonderful thing.
Oh my
The guy keep on
God,
playing,
yes.
fun. The wonderful thing about Tigers is I'm the only one.
I'm the only one.
Because when I was a kid, I
That's a good one.
loved Tigger. So,
Oh boy. Sorry, that's Mickey Mouse.
Nope, wrong one.
but anyway,
We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
I think the songs there are kind of underplayed. Oliver and Company, I agree with you, Allie. Aside
Robin
from
Hood, I
Why
think
Should
there's a
I
little bit
Worry,
in there.
there's also a song called Streets of Gold, which is sung by one of the singers from the Pointer Sisters.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I think that's very underplayed.
Hmm.
I don't know which one to really call overplayed.
Honestly, I'm gonna still stick with the Aristocats. It's like if I had to pick one that was overplayed, it's definitely the Aristocats in this era.
I think it's Winnie the Pooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
Throwing shade now, are we?
okay.
I would want
Welcome
your
to the
girlfriend to
debate.
hear this now.
Listen, we have the Winnie the Pooh theme song. You have the wonderful thing about Tigers. You have Heffalumps and Woozles. You got a pretty stacked movie of songs there.
I don't disagree with that. Wow, I can't believe I'm going to say this. I actually side with Justin here. on this one.
Ooh.
I love that. That's no diss to it whatsoever. But Winnie the Pooh has probably the most memorable songs and possibly the most overrated. I mean, in no stretch, I would not say they're overrated. I mean, overplayed. Yes,
They're the most
overrated.
well known. They're
Yeah,
definitely the most well known.
that's what.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was trying to think what the words were.
Yeah,
I can't think of a single thing from like Peter Pan or like or something I never even heard, like the
well,
Rescue.
I'm gonna probably agree with Justin mainly on the grounds because the really only songs that people know from the Aristocats is "Everybody Wants to Be a Cat"
Yeah.
and maybe Thomas O'Malley Cat,
Hmm.
and also the actor who played Tigger is actually in the Aristocats.
Was
Really?
he Thomas O'Malley Cat?
No,
No,
he was
that's the
one
guy
of
who played
the-
Baloo, and yeah, it's the guy who played Baloo is Thomas O'Malley.
Yeah, Thomas O'Malley Cat.
Hmm.
It's been probably 2 decades since I last saw that movie.
That's a long time.
But I will say, because I don't know what other songs are in this movie, but you know what I think is a very underplayed song in just like in general of this era?
What?
The World's Greatest Criminal Mind from The Great Mouse Detective.
Oh,
That song is
That's
very
true.
underrated.
Radigan.
To Radigan, to Radigan, the world's greatest criminal mind.
Wow.
And then I think what's because you know who Radigan is voiced by?
Vincent Price.
Vincent, the late great Vincent Price.
Wow.
One of his last
And-
roles, right?
What was that?
Was this one of his last roles?
I don't know. I know he was in a few other roles after. His last film role was actually Edward Scissorhands.
Oh,
Right.
right.
But the studio actually wrote that song "World's Greatest Criminal Mind" because he was so appreciative of being a part of this. And what I love about it is when you hear him, you can hear that he's having just so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
He's just having so much fun.
Yeah.
And he's just enjoying every minute of it.
Mm.
Wow. Orson Welles could have took a note from his book.
What was that?
Orson Welles could have taken a note from his book.
Really? How so?
So, Orson Welles' last role was Unicron from the Transformers movie.
Yeah.
That's
From the
right.
80s.
I've actually forgot about that.
And in his memoir, autobiography, whatever it was, he was so disdainful about it. He was like, "Today I voiced the toy. I was this evil robot thing menacing these good robot toy things or whatever." And he was like very dismissive and
Like,
if he knew, I bet if he knew that that was going to be his last role, he would have been rolling in his grave.
while Vincent Price was like, "Oh, I'm going to be in a Disney movie. Wonderful." Yeah, maybe he should have taken a role from Vincent Price, but that's like really the only song I know from The Great Mouse Detective.
Mm.
I love that part. The world's greatest rat, and then the cat eats that rat, and then Radican's like, "As you were singing, we'll shout it," and they're like, "Just well, we better be on his good side." But
Mm.
yeah, I think songs overall, I think World's Greatest Criminal Mind is the most underplayed.
I can see it.
Yeah, but overplayed, I'm going to sort of agree with you guys when it comes to Winnie the Pooh, because once you come to think about it, this is such an era that,
It's not that explored.
no, it really isn't.
It's not.
This
Yeah.
was the era that, this was the first era that, this was the era after Walt Disney had died.
This is the now what era.
Basically, this is basically the, okay, Walt's dead, now what? Oh,
This is the.
and don't forget the topless lady in Rescuers.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
This lady?
Ooh.
What?
Oh, you don't know about this? Oh,
I've seen the Rescuers. When was there ever a topless?
There's a scene with. Okay, Justin,
you probably can't find it on any home release anymore. In fact,
they recall them.
something you can't. But on the original prints, the animators got away with drawing a few frames of a topless lady in a windows, looking out a windowsill during a chase scene in The Rescuers. Is blink and you miss it, but it's real.
Wow.
And that's not the only dirty Disney scene we're gonna discuss. Yeah, but I'm sorry. This is sort of a,
Yeah.
But Robin Hood, Oodalottie, welcome to the forest.
Also, that opening song with the whistling.
And also the All Hail the Phony King of England.
Yeah.
Anything
I
else?
think that's it for the Bronze Dark era.
For an era that really wasn't touched on that much with Disney fans to begin with, we did a lot of talking about it.
Yeah. Now we move on to the era that everyone loves.
Right.
The Renaissance.
The most overplayed era.
Hey, this is the era. And, I'm going to agree, but this was the one, whether you like or dislike this era, this was the era that brought Disney back from the grave.
Yes.
Whether you like this era or not.
Absolutely.
This was because during the 80s, during the Bronze era, the Black Cauldron, which was released, you know what movie it got its kicked at the box office by?
What?
The Care Bears movie.
Care Bears stay.
All right, let's get to this Renaissance number.
You hit a new low when you lose to the Care Bear.
And speaking, Bill, of anything that they can get away with, let's start with the Little Mermaid.
Dun, 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 dun,
After
dun, dun.
Ariel loses her voice,
What about it?
how do you get away with her? With
Oh no.
I'm a little confused, but go ahead.
After Ariel loses her voice and gets her legs,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna leave it right there. I think you can figure it out.
She's got legs. She knows how to use them.
Justin knows what I'm talking about, right? How do you get away with that? You cover her top but not her bottom?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yikes. That's tough.
I'm like, what kind of pervert would do that?
90s Disney.
89 Disney.
Sorry, 89 Disney. Sorry, thank you.
And
That's
okay. And also the scene of
Switch. Maybe she's also a switch.
and also Prince Eric and Vanessa's wedding. Another dirty Disney scene. If you look very close at the priest,
Jokes about the priest.
he's getting a little excited there.
Oh God.
I think he's using his own bells here.
What was that?
You pulled the Lord Farquaad.
That's terrible. Oh my God.
No. Go ahead. I think that scene has been re-edited, but go ahead. Look.
Just like the statues.
Just like the statues.
I think Justin and I are still getting out our movies you shouldn't watch with your relatives last week. I think we're still getting out a bit of our.
Yeah, I'm still getting my jollies.
I'm getting them too. But anyway, go ahead. Watch that scene.
We're talking a lot about the plot. Why are we not talking about the songs?
Okay. We're done.
Because we're talking about other things.
We're talking about a lot of excited priests out there.
I mean, this is really tough because a lot of them are overplayed.
We're keeping these.
Okay, let's get back on track.
All right, order in the court. All right, let's get back on track.
Okay, but anyway, All right, but the songs in Little Mermaid are timeless.
A part of that
Songs in
world.
the Little
baby.
Mermaid
They're
are
like old as time, Bill.
true as it can be.
Barely even friends.
And then somebody bends.
Unexpectedly.
Okay.
Overplayed.
Okay. What is the most overplayed? You know what I'm going to do since there's so many in this era? I'm going to rank them. Is that okay with the fine folks here?
Oh, do you
Sure,
want to
bud.
do by movie? I mean, Rescuers Down Under doesn't have any, so that's already.
Okay, so we are excluding Rescuers Down Under. It has been excluded. And in substitute of Rescuers Down Under, there's one movie I actually would like to add.
Which one?
Yeah.
It is Disney, and it's celebrating its 30th anniversary this October.
Oh, Nightmare. I will allow the buy.
Anyone else? Anyone else?
Hang on. Wasn't
we
that
go.
technically Touchstone?
But it's a Disney subsidiary.
Yes, as Disney likes to remind us now. However, at the time of release, they were nervous about the movie and didn't want their name on it.
I'm still going to consider it Disney.
Let's just get on with it.
Get on with
We
it.
have all night, people.
But anyway, okay, here's and also since we talked about Vincent Price, Nightmare Before Christmas, did you know Vincent Price was actually asked to read for Santa Claus?
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah, he was actually asked to be Santa Claus, but at this time,
He was just near the end.
The afterlife.
he was at around this time his wife had passed and he was in very poor health. And when they recorded him reading for Santa Claus, they said he sounded too depressed.
Mm.
And they replaced him with Ed Ivory. And actually, Nightmare Before Christmas, I think, was actually released on the day that Vincent Price died.
Jesus.
Jeez.
So, anyway, okay. Most overplayed. As much as I love this movie to death, I love the songs. I'm going to say Lion King is the most overplayed for songs.
Agreed.
Anyone disagree? Agreed?
No, I think you hit it on the head there, bud.
Justin?
Every song there is overplayed. I think if I had to choose one that was very underplayed, be prepared.
The only two arguments I would say to the contrary would be for Little Mermaid or Beauty and the Beast.
Okay, I think that's fair.
Beauty and the Beast, I think, is the most overrated song.
Okay, which one?
Yeah,
Beauty and the Beast?
However, I do agree with you, Bill, in that Lion King has the more abundance of overplayed songs.
No, but I love the songs, though. Don't get me wrong. I love the songs.
Oh yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
they're
wait,
also
what was
pop
that,
songs.
JT? What was that? We got him. We got him.
Wait, what happened?
But they are, and here's another thing for Lion King's favor for being the most overrated. The songs also double as pop songs.
Agreed.
That's true.
Elton John sang
How right
these
for the Lion King.
at his concerts.
Yeah. No, what you're saying is true because Elton John, didn't Elton John compose the score, or was that Hans Zimmer?
Hans Zimmer.
Or was it both of them?
Hans Zimmer did the score.
Elton John did the songs, like The Circle of Life, Can You
Okay.
Feel the Love
Elton John
Tonight?
and Tim Rice did the lyrics.
Okay. I
Like when you know who was actually originally asked to do the music?
Who?
ABBA.
Nah.
Nah.
Wow. ABBA. I love ABBA, but I don't think
ABBA could do Hercules if they would have done it.
But ABBA, I would say, actually did the
Instead of a reprise of Circle of Life, it would end in Dancing Queen.
because ABBA and when they asked Elton John to do it, he actually reluctantly, because okay, I'm going to write music that both kids and adults can enjoy. But when he was writing Hakuna Matata he said, "Oh God, I hit a new low."
It's probably like, this is my new crocodile rock.
It goes, "Oh God, I hit a new low." But when
That
this
brandy seems kind of good right now.
what sounds kind of good?
That brandy.
What?
This is around the time where he was sober, so I was making a sober joke.
Oh.
And but he got 3 Oscar nods for Can You Feel the Love Tonight, which ended up winning, Circle of Life, and Hakuna Matata. They got nominated for Best Original Song, and Can You Feel the Love Tonight won.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think as much as I love The Lion King, I think their songs are the ones that are the most played.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to put it that way, most played, not overplayed. But yeah, I'm being a little biased. It's one of my favorite movies. If I had to choose a number, it's one of my favorite Disney movies.
Oh wait, it's everybody in our era. In the new era, it's Frozen, which we'll talk about later.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2, I'm gonna have to say Beauty and the Beast. Agree or disagree, folks?
I'm gonna go Little Mermaid, actually.
Okay. I was gonna put Little Mermaid at 3, but I think those are interchangeable because
like I said, it's hard because I think Beauty and the Beast, the song, is the most overplayed of the era.
I like the song though.
I'm not sure how I feel.
Actually, no, I'm gonna kind of maybe agree with Allie and flip that to Little Mermaid, because with Beauty and the Beast, I've only think with most overplayed songs, I think of Be Our Guest, Beauty and the Beast.
That's it.
But no, the other songs, Gaston is a pretty good one.
I know, but Gaston doesn't really get the airplay as the other songs.
Little
Well,
Mermaid,
but I'll be honest, with
you
Gaston,
get-
you gotta listen to the Josh Gad version. The live version is better than the old version.
Little Mermaid, you have Part of Your World,
Under the Sea, Poor Unfortunate Souls, Kiss the Girl.
Sha la 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 my oh my, like the boy too shy.
It's like, it doesn't make sense though. It's like in the Little Mermaid, like in the movie, it's like, if she can write, like, couldn't you tell Eric everything?
That's a good point.
They made this clear in the live action. Instead of her writing on a contract, they had her pull a scale off and sign by blood. They had her forget.
Yeah, but I think, you know what? I think I'll put Little Mermaid at 2 and Beauty and the Beast at 3.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough because there are so many. There's a lot of really good ones here. I mean, if I'm being honest.
Of ranking of most overplayed, number 4, I'm gonna have to say Aladdin.
Rest in peace, Robin Williams.
Rest in peace, Robin Williams. We miss you.
I mean, Friend Like Me is definitely overplayed.
Yeah.
The most over. Okay, what's more overplayed? Whole New World or Prince Ali? I don't know, Whole New World or A Friend Like Me?
Friend Like Me.
I'm gonna say Whole New World.
Whole New World.
Can your friends do
I
this?
think underplayed is One Jump Ahead.
Oh, I think that song's very underplayed. I really love the reprise version, the riff raff, street rat. I don't buy that. If I had to do overall underplayed for the other ones, Lion King, I think Hakuna Matata is most overplayed.
Circle of Life.
I think underplayed would probably be like Justin. I know you hate the song, Just Can't Wait to Be King.
Underplayed is Be Prepared.
Okay, that's fair.
Come on. And the fun fact was actually in that song, the guy who played Scar
Jeremy Irons
lost his voice. So the person who played Ed, a really good voice actor, Jim Cummings, took on the rest of the singing part for Scar.
He did, yes, that's true. All right, so yeah, I'd put Little Mermaid at 2.
Beauty and the Beast is 3.
4, I put Aladdin.
Hercules got to be 5.
I would actually put, for overplayedness,
Tarzan.
I would actually put Pocahontas at number 5.
Really?
The
Okay.
reason why, I mean, right now for cultural reasons, I will be abstaining on Pocahontas. It's a good movie, but it was very
I think that movie is boring.
it was very historically inaccurate.
Which one's boring?
Pocahontas. That movie is just boring.
I don't
Yeah,
disagree, but
honestly, Pocahontas, I think, is properly rated.
Where would I put Nightmare? I would actually put Nightmare Before Christmas probably. You know what? I probably put Nightmare Before Christmas at 5 and Pocahontas at 6.
I can see that.
I would throw Tarzan in there.
What was that?
So I would throw Tarzan in there.
After Pocahontas?
Before it's Pocahontas, actually.
For most.
Ooh,
For
Phil
old-
Collins. We're going Phil Collins here.
Overrated.
Okay, I put Phil Collins. I put Tarzan.
And that's why. Because it tried to do what Lion King did to lesser success.
I agree. And next one, I would probably put. Would you put Mulan or Hercules?
Hercules.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this guy's name. Alan Menken is a genius.
oh yeah.
Of course.
You know, Disney's
Wait,
great.
Phil.
What was that? What was that, Justin? Here you go, Alan. Here's your money. Yeah, every time I mention his name, I have to pay him.
Royalties.
Of course.
But anyway, but Hercules, Go the Distance is like one of my favorite Disney songs. And I know people poke fun of like the gospel type songs, but I think they're fun.
Honestly, I love the Gospels and Hercules.
Yeah, I never saw a problem with it.
Yeah. Next one I'm gonna have to say is Mulan.
But you want to get, but we got to get down to business and defeat the Huns.
Did they send me daughters?
When I asked for sons, you're the saddest bunch
I've ever met. Mr. I'll make a man out of you. Reflection's actually pretty nice. Okay, and you know what I was gonna say is the most underplayed.
Hunchback.
And you know what? I think Hunchback of Notre Dame is the best Disney soundtrack.
And you'll say that all the time.
Yes, and I will, and that is a hill I'm willing to die on.
Okay.
And this is the part where Justin calls me crazy, isn't it?
No, it's the part where I point out that there's a red dot moving around your forehead.
Wait, what? Yeah. Anyone have any agreements or disagreements with my rankings?
No, I don't. I think you're pretty accurate.
Justin's got that green on his face. What is it?
No, that's the only thing.
What was that?
I would say Hercules over Tarzan, but that's
Okay.
it. All right, is that it?
No, I've heard You'll Be in My Heart more than I've heard Go the Distance, so I'm gonna.
I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking Zero to Hero.
You'll be in my heart.
You know what I think is the best song in Tarzan? And I think it's very overlooked.
What?
It's a song called Son of Man.
Ooh.
Son of Man, look to the sky.
Phil Collins is definitely jamming in there.
Oh, Phil Collins is the man.
And I'm not the biggest Phil Collins fan, but
Can't you feel it coming in the air tonight? You waited for this moment all your life. So long. So long.
But anyway, yeah, that was a tough one.
All right. I say we get out of the most overplayed era and move on to the next era.
All right, let's move on, moving right along.
The second Dark Age? Oh.
The modern era. Okay, Frozen.
2000s, because in all honesty, there wasn't much in the 2000s except for Lilo and Stitch. Emperor's New
True.
Groove.
Fair point.
And Home on the Range, and Chicken Little.
Oof.
And Meet the Robinsons.
Meet the Robinson.
Anything memorable song-wise, music-wise?
Okay, Frozen's the most overplayed. Thank you. Good night.
How dare you, Allie, say that about the Jonas Brothers hit Kids of the Future?
How dare you?
Boo.
I just saw them front row at Yankee Stadium. You deserve to be silent now.
Good, I'll shut this off and wind the podcast. Good night.
Good night, everyone. No, we're just kidding. We're just kidding, everyone. We're having a good time here. Don't worry.
We're all friends.
We're not going to kill each other yet.
I think Frozen's the most
I know
overplayed.
where you all live. I'll figure it out, hunt you down.
I think Frozen might be an. All right, look. I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't really care if I say this at this point or not. I still have not seen Frozen.
Good, you
I
should
have.
I have as
Not
well.
worth your time.
Like, I don't. And when it first came out, I was like, "Why? This movie's making $1 billion?" I still haven't seen it. So
Little kids singing Let It Go, thinking that they'll be Elsa and Anna.
Let It Go is overrated.
Agreed.
Yes. In
Agreed.
fact, I think Frozen takes the list.
Both
Fro-
Frozens, not just one. Both.
What about more? Wait. Hold on one sec. If I agree wholeheartedly, Frozen as like a sing along in general, overrated 100%.
I don't want to build a goddamn snowman.
Thank
I
you.
Do you want to
I
build?
don't want to think about snow. I want to continue drinking my margarita.
Exactly.
I want to be wasted away again in Margaritaville.
I want to keep drinking.
See the light. Be almost there. I
We
want to
have
see how far I'll go.
Oh my god, we have to make a t-shirt.
Hold on.
Ali, we have to
And
make a
I'm
t-shirt.
waiting for a miracle. Boom.
Like, I really thought
Good
that
night. I have tried
Naruto was
everything.
gonna take this, take
Allie,
over.
We have to make a
But
t-shirt
no,
that
Let
says
It
for
Go
Bill.
is still the bigger earworm, still the one that everyone's gonna remember. We don't talk
Right.
about Bruno. That was cool. That was catchy for a hot second. People moved on from We Don't Talk About Bruno. People still haven't moved on from Let It Go.
I'm
That's a
sorry.
very fair point.
Won't
I'm
let
sorry. We still
it
talk about
go.
Bruno to this day.
It's been 10 years. It's time to let it go.
It literally has been 10 years, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
No. We are not doing it. No.
I've already said my piece.
No.
We're not
no,
doing a
no,
movie
no.
commentary for Frozen, don't worry.
No, you guys should do it. Bye.
But hi.
Ah.
Do you
We're
want to go to
drunk.
meth lab?
Hey,
Hey,
Elsa, you wanna go
everyone. Welcome to the
snowman?
Super Review Show. Baked edition.
Super Review baked it for freaking Frozen. Oh my god. Yo, dude, this blunt is so freaking awesome.
Wouldn't you call it a baked Alaska?
Ooh.
Ooh.
You know, that is a good treat. I've had that on a cruise and it is delicious.
It is good.
I
Um,
don't
No,
know.
I'm surprised we haven't talked about Moana.
I was getting to that. I was
Moana.
gonna get to that.
You're
Actually,
welcome,
welcome.
people. What can I
What
say
can you
except you're welcome for
say,
being the one
Dad?
making this podcast
what was
tonight?
that?
Yo, you're welcome. All right.
Thank you.
We're gonna get Dwayne the Rock Johnson singing "You're Welcome" on 2 different versions of the soundtrack. One in live action, one animated.
Have
And
you
the one he
seen
sings
the
every night
Rock's?
to his 2 daughters.
Have you seen the Rock's Instagram post where he actually like does stuff? He posts like videos of him singing "You're Welcome" to his daughters. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, not his oldest
cool
daughter,
dude.
but she's on the wrestling podcast. Speaking of, check out Face Turn.
Ooh.
But his 2 younger daughters. she said.
Accept you're welcome.
Really do like how far I'll go.
Or what's the other one on there from Moana?
Tiny. Oh my gosh, Jermaine Clement.
Yeah.
And most underrated actor, voice actor.
Oh yeah.
Now Zootopia is not a musical. Big Hero 6, you have
Yeah.
that Fallout Boy song.
Wreck-It
Record
Ralph.
Ralph. Ralph Face the internet. There's not really much.
Yeah.
Tangled is actually Tangled's pretty underplayed.
And I really like I actually do
Mother
like
always
Princess
knows
Diaries.
best.
Yes. The plague. Yes. My favorite part.
Princess and the Frog.
Oh,
I
well,
got
that's
friends
the thing.
on the other side.
He's got friends on the
And
other
you got to
side.
dig a little
Like,
deeper.
Did you know, like, that actually was the first Disney villain song since Hellfire from Hunchback?
Wow.
Wow. Can
So
I just say
they
something?
went 13 years without a villain song.
Wow, that's
That is
that's
crazy.
wild, bro. I just want to say something, and I have to just say this the way it is. But let's be real here. Let's be real for a sec. Whatever the fact that I forget specifically what Bill just said, but we have to make a T-shirt about what he just said about, like, it's something about being high or margaritas. I forget exactly what you said, but we have to make a T-shirt that says that now. Allie, get on it.
Tell me again. Text it to me.
I think I remember was I don't want to build a snowman. I want to keep drinking my margarita.
And it's a picture of a melted snowman.
Do you want to
And
build
if you want to know more about it, guess what you call? Guess what number you call?
I'll melt it all off.
If you want to know more, call 1-800.
Got Bill.
Got Bill.
Located in the future Highmark Stadium in Buffalo, New York.
Exactly.
Home of the Buffalo Bills.
All
Just
right.
kidding. Anyways,
Anyway,
Are we done with the
no, but
moment?
I had to just we have to make that a T-shirt. We have to make that a T-shirt.
okay.
Anyways, I
But
digress.
I think Tangle's pretty underplayed.
Yes.
I really do like the song I See the Light.
It is so beautiful.
It is a very pretty song.
Yeah.
And when will
And-
my life begin?
That's a fun one. And it was written by Alan Menken.
No,
Mm.
Alan Menken.
We love you. Alan, please come on our podcast. We'd love to have you. Princess and the Frog. I really like Almost There. And I like Dig a Little Deeper. And of course, I like Friends on the Other Side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think most overplayed is Frozen, most underplayed is Tangled.
Frozen itself
Great.
is overrated.
Yeah.
Both Frozens.
Yes.
I haven't seen Frozen 2, so I can't speak to them.
I can't wait for Frozen 4, guys. As long as I get 3 done, we're gonna have 4, and then we're gonna have 5. Like Frozen 5 coming 2028. I don't know. With Elsa, the Queen of the Snow Huntress.
All
Frozen
right.
5 is the one where they all become Power Rangers.
So bad, bro. Oh my
Okay.
Okay, so you ready to move right along?
Yes.
Yep.
let's go.
Oh, you guys think we're done, right?
No.
But
No,
wait, there's
Wait,
more.
There's more.
We haven't talked about Pixar.
Dun 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 dun. Pixar.
How have we not talked about Pixar?
Cars 1 on VHS tape is one of the most expensive VHS tapes you could ever find. Just saying.
And it doesn't have to be this one. It does not have to be just a regular song. It could also be the soundtrack too.
Ooh, Life is a Highway. Anyone?
And I
Ooh,
want to
that's a-
ride it all night long. Oh my gosh.
And then what's the other one? Finding Nemo didn't really have any songs, did it?
Nah.
It was very calming, relaxing. Still the
Okay.
best. Still our favorite Pixar movie. I love the Incredibles, like the instrumental Glory Days. Like
that was great. But I think we all know what probably the best score is. Up, Married Life.
You've got a friend in me. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
What about Toy Story 2 with the scene with Jesse?
Oh,
Oh my god, that was so
Oh,
depressing.
yeah.
You
Sarah
know-
McLachlan. The reason her music, the reason they invented antidepressants. So,
Yeah.
Mm.
Sarah, if you're watching, I'm sure you're a lovely person. But
I think the only one that had songs though in it was Coco.
I think.
yeah, you know what? I still get teary eyed when I hear the song "Remember Me."
So you
Yeah.
have to say goodbye.
Wait, did Cars 2 or 3? I know Cars 3 had a cover of Bruce Springsteen's Glory Days for whatever reason in it. We don't have to count that though. I remember being in the theater like, oh my god, Cars 3 is featuring one of my favorite songs. What?
No,
I mean, Cars had Real Gone, and it had that
Life is a Highway.
Life is a Highway.
That was Cars 1. We're talking about Cars 1, 2, and 3.
no. Oh my god, you guys got to listen to Turning Red.
Oh, that's right.
I never meant nobody.
Did
Wait,
Soul
what?
have any?
No,
I thought it
I mean
would
they
have.
had like this jazzy thing. It's all right. I don't know.
No, something. Picture
Monsters Inc. Though I have to talk about it. I mean, yes, it didn't have much, but the jazz in it.
It had put the thing
And the
about where it came
ending.
from.
Or So Help Me.
Come on. That's the default winner right here.
Whatever.
Put
Ozzy,
that thing back where it came from. So help me. So help me.
and cut.
Don't
See, it's
sue
a
us.
work in progress.
The end credits.
And I just want to say, the guy with his
Mike
Wazowski.
It's done in your paperwork. Oh my
You
God.
got your paperwork.
Always watching Wazowski.
Actually, Justin will tell you, we actually have an inside joke with a friend of ours.
what is it?
With our friend, Vince. I always joke, we go, Mr. Vince, good to see ya.
Oh,
And I go, Mr. Vince, always a pleasure doing business with you. And then after that, I go, Wazowski. Yeah, it's an inside joke.
oh, I forgot to mention Toy Story 3 having the Spanish version of You Got a Friend in Me.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
That's right. Actually, I forgot about that.
Hay un amigo en me. You gotta listen to it. Like, you know the Spanish buzz that happens?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
They should have kept Spanish buzz in Toy Story 4. Come on. They missed out on that.
Oh my word.
Yeah, but most overplayed, I would say, is as much as I love the song, You Got a Friend in Me.
Yeah.
You are a toy.
You're a sad, strange little man.
Have you, I just want to just plug something really quick. Have you guys ever seen on YouTube the YouTube poop of Toy Stories?
No, I haven't.
They're so funny. They're so bad. They're so funny. It's like instead of saying you are a toy, it's like you are hot. It's actually really funny.
All right.
You have to see that. Anyways, I digress. And Cars is the best Pixar movie. End of discussion.
No.
On VHS tape.
Next.
Disagree.
No way.
This is
Come on.
boo.
We want a refund.
Oh God.
Marvel?
Music?
Oh,
Dun dun dun.
Guardian.
perfect. That was actually perfect.
Guardians
No.
of the
Music?
Galaxy. You
Well,
forgot
if you're gonna include
WandaVision.
Marvel, you gotta include the Guardians. You said Guardians of the Galaxy, the 3 films.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Still have not seen the third movie. I'm gonna try to watch it tomorrow.
What have we done?
You guys,
Come and getting our love.
Come and get your love.
you
That's
can
right.
also talk about anything involving the movie trailers too with this.
Okay, so how are we gonna do this?
I'm gonna
It could be
be.
anything in general because since Marvel, it's like all regular music.
I wish this wasn't
Yeah,
over
that-
Zoom,
that's-
Justin and JT, because they could just say, "Okay, we got to huddle."
We got the horses.
But anyway, anyway,
So,
how are we gonna do this, gents? I need some help here.
I mean, what's the matter, you guys?
Back in Black by AC/DC.
Okay.
From the Iron Man films or any of the AC/DC films. AC/DC songs from the Iron Man films.
Mhm.
Guns N' Roses and Thor: Love and Thunder.
Ugh.
We like to pretend that movie doesn't exist.
Yeah,
I liked it. It was all right. It wasn't great, but it was
Okay.
I can't bring myself to watch that movie again. Like there's some stuff I really liked in that movie, but the stuff that did not work really did not work.
You know what I really liked
It's a
though, with
perfect
when we
B-level
talk about
movie.
AC/DC?
Yeah.
I really liked Iron Man's entrance in the Avengers with "Shoot the fire and the kill."
That was awesome.
You mean the same entrance that he had in Iron Man 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. We pretend that Iron Man.
By the
2
way,
is-
unrelated, "Shoot the Thrill" is a very underrated AC/DC song.
it's in my top 25 favorite songs of all time, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Oh,
guys are missing Agatha all along.
it was Agatha all along.
Oh, finally, we have an original song.
Mm.
I mean, we could also talk about the Captain America musical.
From the first Avenger. Yeah.
Wait,
No.
which one?
The one that was made because of Hawkeye.
Okay.
I thought we were
Strong
talking
and
about
brave here to save the American.
No,
flag.
Bill, we're talking about
This-
Rogers, the musical.
which
maybe
is
not.
actually live on YouTube. I've seen it.
How was it?
It was okay.
What do you expect? Fan of the
No one
opera?
did it. But they're 1 year early.
All right, what's the other?
Oh my word.
Did we talk about all the Guardian songs?
We didn't. There was a lot used.
I mean, my favorite was Come a Little Bit Closer in Guardians 2.
Oh my god, that was my favorite scene with Yondu and the arrow killing people.
Yes. That was
Underplayed.
Oh yeah, totally.
My favorite is gotta be "Come and Get Your Love."
Come and
Which version? Which version?
The one in the first one.
You don't want to talk about Endgame?
So he's an idiot.
Yeah.
No, he's an idiot.
David Bowie, Moon Age Daydream from the first one.
I'm an alligator.
Totally.
I'm a motherfucker coming for you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Alan. This is a spoiler. No Sleep Till Brooklyn in the third one.
I've probably seen the album already.
No sleep.
That was a
What
really
about in the
good scene.
meantime? Like when they
Yeah.
did the trailer for that? Oh my
I'm
god,
done
like
running.
I'm crying. Doo-doo-doo.
What song is that?
In the
In the
meantime,
Meantime by Space Hog.
Oh, that's right.
and I think they also did the Dog Days Are Over. Why am I? You were
Oh,
putting
dog! That was a great
2010?
scene in that one.
Yes.
Wow.
Or what is that song that that Steve Rogers and Peggy Carter are dancing to at the end of Endgame? Some song from like the 30s or 40s.
I don't know, but it's beautiful.
It is very. I liked it.
Yeah, it was nice.
Let me see. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna find out. You guys figure it out. I'm gonna look it up.
Oh, also speaking of Endgame, dear Mr. Fantasy, play
good
us
one.
a tune.
Mm.
One that
You talked about Rubber Band Man too.
Yes. Hey, y'all, prepare yourselves for the rubber band.
We saw them live. Bill.
I could just fall
did.
asleep right now. We do just be part of drags, just sleep.
Oh my god. Hold on one sec. Where is anyways, I'm gonna try and find that song for you, Bill. Really
And
quick.
don't forget the song that saved the galaxy.
What song was that again?
Ooh, child, things
Is it
come
gonna
get
get
easier. Ooh, child, things gonna get brighter.
That's amen. Amen.
Oh, what about Michael Jackson's? Not Michael Jackson. The Jackson 5's "I Want You Back."
Oh, yeah. One of my favorite songs of all time, by the way.
Fun fact: that song is on twice with the Guardians. Once at the end of the first movie, and in their Mission Breakout ride in Disneyland.
Oh, baby, give me one more chance.
What about wait, Bill, are you talking about It's Been a Long Time by Harry James and his orchestra
I think so, yeah.
at the very, very end of the movie? Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta watch it again. I haven't watched it in a little while.
Yeah, me too.
Avengers Endgame.
Hey, next year's the 5-year anniversary.
Of what?
Movie
Endgame.
commentary.
Endgame.
You know what that means?
Movie commentary.
But you guys know
3 hour
it's
movie.
already been the
Wait.
blip. The blip is over.
Then why didn't we do Infinity War?
Oh, we should do that. Okay, we got to make time for that. We got to.
We're gonna plan it out off camera and off screen.
Yeah, but anyway,
Interesting.
Oh, another good one.
What do you got?
Left Hand Free from Captain America: Civil War.
Ooh.
How did I know?
I think there's one more I forgot too
What?
from Ragnarok, the immigrant song.
Oh, perfect. That was.
Wait. Which time?
What was that?
Which time?
Mainly the last time.
Yeah.
That was just that scream where you just wanted to clench your teeth and go.
Yep. That was that movie in a nutshell.
Literally.
And I wish Love and Thunder could have continued that, but it just went too far.
Now there's the Thor 5 coming.
Those rumors got debunked. Nothing's set in stone yet. Nothing's in development at the time.
Okay.
All right. Anything else from Marvel or?
I think we're good.
All right.
I think should
moving
we
on.
snap it to the next one?
Yep. Da 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 dum.
This could be anything Muppet related.
Muppets.
Dum 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 dum. It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hmm.
Could be anything Muppet. Could be movie, Muppet shows, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, they did a Bohemian Rhapsody. The better versions of one that do live in the Hollywood Bowl. They're so hilarious.
Why there? So many
Just didn't watch enough of their musical acts.
So many.
songs. But the first Muppet movie, Rainbow Connection.
I mean,
Oh
like
yeah, we got Rainbow Connection. It's not easy being green.
Moving right along.
I mean, this is tough because honestly, the Muppets are underrated in a way.
Way, yeah.
Musically, yes. Oh. Do 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 do.
Banana.
Do-do-do.
Banana. Banana.
Or for
the
all
response.
the 4 stars fans out there, do 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 do. I'm gonna charge in my attack.
Or Justin, if you see the stat or Water's response, what is a banana? The better question is, who cares?
Right, JT?
Oh yeah.
You're so quiet again. What's going on?
I'm monitoring the chat board. Forgive me.
What are they commenting?
They're just saying everything and anything. I'm just kidding. No, they are. We have some people on the chat board who are just they're not saying anything, but there are people watching us. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Thank you, people watching.
Yeah. I love the soundtrack for Muppet Christmas Carol.
That's a good one.
Yeah, this.
And the Muppet Treasure Island. Shiver my timbers, shiver my
That's
soul.
probably one of the most underplayed Muppet movies.
Dead men tell no tales.
It's just a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's overwhelming because it's so many.
wrong.
What was that, Justin?
Wow, everything you said is wrong.
God, there's so much, but yet so little.
Yeah.
I think
Sure.
Muppets Tonight is the most underrated Muppet thing ever.
Oh my god, I actually just saw the one with Tony Bennett after he passed away.
Oh man.
But that Tony Bennett is not even my favorite part of that episode.
What was?
Gonzo when he was on. Chickens, a little Wagner, if you please.
Gosh.
I'm like, where'd he land? He didn't.
He's going everywhere.
Oh my god. Funny.
Oh my god. No, now you made me go back to the Muppet Show with the motorcycle. Jumping over 2 elderly gentlemen.
This
And
show's
the-
starting to roll. So's the motorbike.
Oh my god, that was probably my favorite part of the whole Muppet Show.
We're not worried. We know Gonzo.
If at first you don't succeed, fail again.
Fail.
Oh my goodness.
I think that is our goal when we get old, just to be in a theater box and just heckle things.
Yeah.
That's actually my ultimate goal in life when I'm about 68.
No, my favorite one from them was Fire Down Below. Great number.
Great number. Thanks.
Thanks. You didn't write it.
No, but the guy who did it just had a bowl of my chili.
Oh my god.
Must have been some pretty hot chili then.
Yeah.
Fire Down Below. This song was inspired by Statler's chili.
I'll be honest, the greatest band of all time is the Electric Mayhem people.
Animal!
So underplayed, so underrated, but they know everything about music.
Yeah.
Watch the Muppet Mayhem series.
Ooh, I have to watch that.
It's like a feel-good show in a way.
What about the Muppet Show from like 2015?
Do you want to include that or no?
I've never watched.
I'll be
Never watched
honest,
that.
it was okay. I wish it's a shame that they cut that series short.
Right.
It's like, again, with the Muppets, it's all underrated.
Yeah, I mean,
But I will say the most overplayed is probably Rainbow Connection.
Agree.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the Muppet Show theme.
I
And Phenomena. Do 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 do. I mean, who wouldn't want to have a drum battle with Animal?
But I will say Muppet properties, like I said, I think Muppets Tonight is the most underrated.
I get why.
Agreed.
Is there anything else for the Muppets?
I think we're good.
What about I'm a Man, I'm a Muppet from
Oh, I
We
did
have
it.
that one too.
Do We Have to?
Nah.
Oh, you know
Thank
what?
you.
You know what? It's here. Let's make this quick and painless.
Honestly, I do not count the 2011 and 2014 Muppet movies.
Okay. Wait, why?
I just think it was stupid.
But they are under Disney.
I know.
All right, next.
I think this is the last one. Yep, this is the last one.
All right.
Okay,
Other
let's-
Disney
Turtle.
channels.
Let's just call it High School Musical and call it a day.
Agreed.
Agreed. Good night. Go to bed. God bless.
No, finish
Go ahead. Good night. God bless.
Come on.
I said God bless.
I said, the way you said that was priceless.
He kind of
Good
did
day.
that Jackson
I
thing
said
from
good day.
Montana.
I said good day.
Okay, Justin.
I say he kind of did the Jackson thing from Hannah Montana.
Oh shoot. But anyway.
I mean, he did get the best of both worlds.
Oh my God.
Boo!
Boo. Boo. Boo.
No, Ellie, everything is not what it seems.
You're right.
You know what? If this is going down, I'm taking this down with me. Well, because we are all in this together.
Oh,
I mean, you guys can call me BB if you want to reach me.
This is getting worse by the minute. I'm just letting you guys know right now.
What else?
you're really gonna push it to the limit.
Oh,
With the pain.
Pain!
I mean, this is me.
This is me.
Yeah.
This is who I exactly want to be. Who I want to be. This is real, and this is me.
Oh,
Boo. This is
Okay,
getting-
others. Disney Channel, High School Musical.
Camp Rock. Come on, no one has talked about Phineas and Ferb. No, there's
Phineas and Ferb making the title sequence.
and the best
Damn.
jingle.
What?
Who doesn't like Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated?
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
It's,
That's such a good show.
Perry the Platypus.
Very the platypus.
I can't do the platypus sound. Sorry, I can't do it.
Oh, there you are, Perry.
I can't do it either. Don't worry.
Okay, all right, what's the most overplayed? You know what? Just the whole High School Musical soundtrack, the Camp Rock soundtrack.
Pretty much.
I have not watched Descendants, so I can't speak to the matter.
Same.
So I did also put in Disney Channel, Disney Junior live action, etc., etc., etc.
That's
Okay,
a lot.
live actions. We talked about Mary Poppins being overplayed. Disney Junior.
Not really much because I mean,
Yeah, nothing. I got nothing.
I
don't have
loved the
kids.
Bear in the Big Blue House when I was a kid.
I mean, unfortunately, none of us have kids yet, so we can't really say anything about it.
We cannot. When we do, if we do have children, then we could say anything about. But I loved Bear in the Big Blue House when I was a kid.
Same here, bro.
I loved Roly Poly Oly.
Oh, Stanley! Don't forget about Stanley.
Stanley,
The one thing I remember about Roly Poly, for whatever reason, I don't know why this stuck. That you guys are gonna crack up when you hear this. The one thing that stuck out in my mind all these years later about that one show was from I think the movie they did. I forget.
Oh,
But hear me out for a sec. All I remember was his best friend going, "Hey yo, you gotta tickle me, pickle."
What?
that could be taken so.
I don't know why that's an educational show debate thing another time. But yeah, it's like, hey yo, you gotta tickle me, pickle. I'm like, oh my god, why do I remember that out of all of the rest of it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so anything else, or in the words of Imagine Dragons, there's nothing else to say.
I think
I
we're
got nothing.
I'm good.
I'm good too. Is that gonna do it for us, guys? Right?
I think that's it.
We want to thank you all for watching, listening, however you enjoyed us tonight.
We love all of you out there.
We love you all. And don't worry, there's going to be more merch coming your way. So check out the Super Review Show merch store on our YouTube channel. The link for it is right over there on our YouTube channel as well. So just tap on the official store link and get yourself some merch. I want to thank the amazing, the talented Ellie for coming up with this amazing topic and doing another challenge with us. Always a pleasure. Thank you again for coming up with this topic. And of course, Bill and Justin, as always, providing the facts and details that we all love to cherish as well. Thank you to the both of you as well.
Thank you. I'm always here.
You're always, and I said this at the beginning of our show. I'm going to say it now. I want to thank the three of them for filling in for me when I desperately needed to have off from Mixed Bag the past couple weeks.
was here last week?
You were here for it was just Bill and Justin, but you filled in for the time before that or whatever.
Or was I?
That was the
don't swipe right.
The don't swipe right challenge.
Oh, yeah.
The 70s one coming in a couple weeks, hopefully.
Stay tuned.
Anyways, I digress. But seriously, I thank them. I have the best crew around, and I appreciate them so much.
Hey, JT, can you believe? I just want to say this: when we started this show almost 3 years ago, when it was just you and I, that it would grow to this.
No, and I want to thank Bill for reminding me for that, and I want to thank you, the listener, for tuning in and enjoying our show as much as you do. I look at our podcast analytics. We have over like thousands of downloads every time an episode drops. I mean, like it grows over time, but like we have a total of like 4,000 or 5,000 downloads. Thanks to you all out there, and you, the listener, and you, the viewer, for enjoying our show. And I appreciate you that much for bringing our brand and our content to different people and spreading the word. You are amazing. Keep listening and keep plugging along.
And we love all of you out there.
Yes, and Justin had to do it, but that's okay. Thank you so much for watching, listening. However you enjoyed us tonight, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do the show every Wednesday night. Oh, he's back. We do the show every Wednesday night in the evening time, EST, for those of you wondering. And tune in next week for our topic, whatever we decide to do then. But for all of us at the Super Show, stay safe, take care, and
be awesome.
How could I forget to say this too? Don't forget to check out the what do you call it again? The
Sports Insanity Network and the Sports Insanity podcast.
Available on all platforms, mind you. I had a shameless plug for them, of course, and thank you so. But thank you all for watching, listening, and so make sure you follow them as well. Check out more videos from us coming on our YouTube channel and Movie Hawks Productions as well. So for all of us here at the Super Show, stay safe, take care, and
be awesome.